Welcome, welcome, everyone.
Hey guys.
Are you wondering if you're Mrs. Right or Ms. Right now? If you have these kind of questions or you're thinking about relationship problems, then this is the live for you. So, welcome, welcome. My name is Cindy. I am the one in the middle. Sorry, guys. I am in the middle of finishing up my book and doing all these videos. So, um, my name is Cindy. I am the modern day spiritual advisor. I use multiple modalities to help you on your path, and now the author of my upcoming book series, Concepts Create Reality. So thank you so much for joining us for relationship and dating advice night. I love this night. We have so much fun. So to the left of me is the wonderful, beautiful diva herself, Sparkle Teeny, and then to the right of me, we have the beautiful, wonderful woman that holds me down. Teresa is her name, but we call her T. She is the tarot reader, intuitive person. Melissa Sparkletini is the Reiki master. So I will have them introduce themselves. Go ahead, Melissa. You let them know who you are.
Okay, I most certainly will. Hello, I am Miss Diva Sparkletini. Sparkle Titas, you may call me any sparkle that you like. Just don't call me the B word. It is not nice. I am a Reiki master, intuitive empath, and life coach. And I have several other things that I will be working on. So hopefully soon I will have extra titles to add to my introduction.
Right, because that's not enough. You don't have enough titles, right?
There must be more. There must be more.
She's trying to pull a Cindy.
Mm-hmm.
And we have, to my right is my beautiful, wonderful T. Her name is Teresa, but I call her T, and so everybody now knows her as T. She is such a blessing in my life. Both of these ladies are a real blessing in my life. So T, tell them who you are.
Guys, you know me, or at least you know my voice or my hands. One of the two. I've worked with Cindy for oh my God, I can't remember how long it's been now. But
right.
On all her channels, if I've done your birthday spreads, I've done your, if they come back, can you trust them? Love for the month. I've done all those readings, and what am I? I'm the psychic tarot intuitive. I don't know. She even claims I'm a medium. What do you do with her? You just go with it. You roll with it. But anyway, so, they've got lots of titles. I have lots of titles in the professional world, and I'm gaining titles in our lovely
spiritual
community as well.
Right.
Hopefully all good, but we'll see. We'll see about that. Good. But anyway, I'm here to share. And
I know
I'm honored to be a messenger for you guys.
Thank you, T.
Yep.
So
Cindy's
Celeste says, "Why can't we see you, Cindy?" Well, that's because I am working 14 hours a day, and there's only so many hours. And if I used 2 hours to be able to get ready for camera ready, then I wouldn't be able to do these lives, and I wouldn't be able to do all the videos.
Just throws us under the bus. That's all.
So you've got two beautiful ladies here. So hello, everyone. Welcome. Finally putting the T with the face. I know, isn't she beautiful? You have two gorgeous ladies here. So if you guys could do me a favor and give me a thumbs up for this video and share this out so that we get some people in here so that they can ask some questions and get some answers. Cindy, I want to see your face. I know, sweetie. I swear I'm going to do it.
And Maria
Listen,
still has you in the robes.
So this was the deal. At the time that I was going to do my face and get all that stuff done, I passed out because I was I've been working. So when I woke up, I was like, oh man, I don't have much time. Does the teacher have you burning the night oil? They do. The teacher does. It's 12 and 14-hour days. It's really a lot of work right now. So I promise I'll get back on camera soon. You guys know I love you. And if you really want to see my face and stuff, there are other videos I have out that you can see my face.
This is true.
So right now you have two gorgeous ladies on each side of me. So thank you. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, Lord, Maria's here.
We love Maria. Hello, Maria.
Hello,
All right.
Maria.
So for you replayers, so sorry. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching the replay. If you like what you
Okay,
see,
am I the
please
only
be
one
sure
freezing
to like,
here?
share, and subscribe for me, and give me comments. I want to see what your take on this this whole subject is. So we wanted to talk about: are you Mrs. Right? Are you Ms. Right now? And so we have a list, each one of us, from our experiences and from our people that we've known over the years and things that have happened. And we thought we'd compile a list to let you know, are you Mrs. Right or Ms. Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so T went out. So sorry. So I'm going to read while we get T back in. I'm going to read a couple of the comments. And Miss Sparkletini, what do you got to say about all this? Hi, everyone.
I tell you, it's always good to know if you are Mrs. Right or Miss Right now.
Right.
Because there was a time when I was going through that and I didn't know anything. I thought I knew everything in my 20s, but what can you say?
Right, right.
So
It's so right. It's nice to have this where
Sorry,
you're
guys.
like, that's okay. It's nice
I
to
had
have
to-
this where you're thinking, like if I had this information back in the day, it may have helped, right? So
yes,
take it
definitely.
from us. Yeah,
No.
Sarah says this is
I mean, this
replay
is like-
question mark. No,
no.
you're live. And
No, we're
no,
live.
Claire, no, we're live, Sarah. But you have to remember, I'm talking to the replayers because replayers will be watching. So, Minions ads, awesome. Did you see an ad before you came in? Thank you for watching the ad. That helps pay David.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you guys for watching the ad. So good to see you again, Cindy. Hi, Chris. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Can a knight be turned into a king, or is that set in stone for them? That's a very good question, Eli. And I've answered it before on my other social media, but I'll answer it here on YouTube. A knight can be a king, but in order for him to be a king, he has to go away. And then he will either return to you as a king, or he will be a king for someone else. And he will have been in practice in his knighthood with you. So I hope that makes sense. He said, get Teresa. Hey, Teresa.
I'm back. I think I blurped out for a second, but it happens.
Yeah, ads. Okay. Well, thank you, Chris. That helps. That helps feed David. David's tired of top
thank
ramen
you.
noodles. He said, "Go
Right?
away, go away." I wonder why what my husband is. Oh, wow. Gee. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that about the ads. I'll watch them now. Yes, it always helps when you watch our ads. We so appreciate that because
Ads.
it does. It does. And I've actually included, I didn't before, I didn't used to, but now I've included if you want to donate to this channel because it takes a lot of work for David and for T and for Melissa and myself. And so if your heart is so inclined, $1, $5, it doesn't matter. When you guys do super chat, that helps so much. We so appreciate it. So any help would be so appreciated. Thank you very much. If he's your husband and you're wondering that, maybe he's a knight. Yeah, Jesse. Never get an ad. Maybe it's because I'm. Oh no, yeah, you got the red account, so you're actually paying for it in a different way, Aries. Thank you. Thank you for doing it through red though, because that gives me my red analytics. That's awesome. Thank you, Aries. Will do.
Great.
Hi, Sylvia. Me neither. I just want to get straight to you guys ASAP. Okay. I'm still looking for my future ex-wife. Oh my God, Chris.
Chris, I know. I'm just shaking my head at Chris.
Oh, that's
oh
great
my
to know.
God.
Definitely donate. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, I'll put a link down below. So for the replay, I'll put a link down below. Where you can
Oh
donate.
my God.
Mine's a joker, says Maria. I believe so too. Okay, so I'm going to do one. I'm going to have Teresa do two. And so we each have a list, but I'm going to go over one. And then Teresa will do two. And then Melissa will do one. And we'll sort of do it that way. So let's get started. Thank you so much and sorry for the long intro for those of you that are replaying. So let's get started. So my belief is, and my understanding as well, is we're having relationships, period, right? So when you're dating or you're not dating or you're in a relationship, you're actually in a relationship with all three. But what type of relationship is what you need to be clear about. Because some of you are having a texting relationship. Some of you are having online relationship. Some of you are actually having a person to person, we meet each other in person relationship. Either way, they're all relationships. So as long as you're clear about what type of relationship you're having, then it's going to help you move forward, because it's not such a bad thing to just have a relationship where you're texting someone. Maybe that's the type of relationship you're wanting right now, right? Platonic relationships, all kinds of relationships. But when you try to make a love, like I want to be with you every day relationship, and this person's just a texting relationship, that's where you're going to get confused. So, or that's where trouble comes in, because you're trying to make something else, right? I never got to catch you live. First time I've gotten notifications in a while. Oh, well, I'm glad. Thank you. Yes, just texting and phone. Yeah, some of you, that's what you need. That's the phase of your life right now. You just want a texting relationship. You just want, and some of you actually want to sort of, put your toe in the water. So yeah, let me go on a date every once in a while, right? So my husband will let me be platonic. Yeah, that's kind of what a husband is. Hey, Teresa, I just reconciled with my ex.
Hey, Vanessa.
You see it lasting. Oh, so we're not answering those questions, Vanessa. I did a texting relationship, big waste of time, but hella fun. See, so that wasn't a waste of time. That was not a waste of time. That was getting you into that feeling, getting you into that space, right? Hello. Yep. Thank you, Celeste.
That's fun too.
Hello, ladies. How is everyone doing tonight? Hello, Yeruda. How are you? So let's get started with, are you Mrs. Right or are you Ms. Right now? Number one, for me, if he's friends with everybody on Facebook, but he's not friends with you, then you ain't Mrs. Right. You Mrs. Right now.
True.
Yep. That is so true.
Okay, here's this. Okay, just, I'm a messenger, so don't take it personally. Just listen to the message. I'm telling you guys.
Uh-oh, I can only imagine what that's going to be.
Yeah, so if you're Mrs. Right, and it's, a significant time, he will think about what he's going to get you, right, wrong, or indifferent, because he has to live with you and endure the joy, the pain, or the aggravation if he screws up the gift or the card, right? Mm-hmm. But if you're Miss Right now, girl, you are whatever's on sale.
Get you a hair.
Thank you, Amy.
Whatever's on sale at the corner drugstore, that's what you are to him.
Right.
If it's 2 for 1 on the chocolate or the flowers, that's what he's gonna run into the corner drug, grab what he can, and put about that much thought into it. So
right,
Mrs. Right, he knows he's got to continue on with you, so he thinks about it. Miss Right now, you're a corner drugstore special. Sorry.
Right. So Vanessa the Phoenix says, this is interesting because I want to say this. Thank you for that tip, T. I'll give you the floor in just a second. That's common sense, says Vanessa the Phoenix to mine. She wasn't talking about yours, she was talking about mine. And my answer is, I know it sounds like common sense, but you'd be surprised. So we're just going to go over some common sense things sometimes. Some of these are going to be common sense because I see this a lot where the person is in a relationship with this other person and they're thinking they're Mrs. Right, and all signs are showing me that they're Ms. Right now, but they can't even see it. Like, that's a major one. These are true stories. these that I'm going to give you are true stories. So
yes.
Oh my God. Chris is like whatever is on sale at the corner drugstore.
Chris,
it's true. It's true. I'm just
thank you,
telling you.
Eli. Yes, and thank you, Eli, for the super chat. We don't use common sense when we think we're in love. Exactly. It wasn't common sense in love. Exactly, Jesse. Common sense is not so common. Right, Vanessa? Exactly. So,
you ready for another one?
Yeah, all right. We're ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
go. All right.
Let's go.
Mrs. Right. You are his responsibility and his obligation. No matter how you look at it, you really are. Whether you're not even on the same page or separated, you're still his responsibility and or obligation. Miss Right now, I'm sorry, but you're his escape right now. So,
ooh.
There you go.
Ooh, that's ooh. That's like,
I'm just.
damn.
Hey, you wanted it like
That is ouch.
y'all wanted it between the eyes. You got it.
Right.
That is
She's a
definite
savage.
ouch.
David said
Yeah.
she's a savage. She is. Woo. Don't get that Gemini man. Don't get that Gemini man.
Yeah,
All right, Miss Thing. That was a good one. Thank you. Those were two good ones. All right, Miss
thanks.
Beautiful
Well, let's
Diva
see
herself.
what I have here. Okay, so you think you want to be, or you are Mrs. Right.
Mhm.
However, he only taking you out on a date on Tuesday and don't come by on Saturday.
Oh,
Mrs.
Mhm.
You miss right now, so you can just
you miss right now.
forget that one.
If he's taking you out during the week,
Yep.
but
Yeah, if
he
you're
ain't calling on Saturday. Oh,
if
yeah.
you're the weekday flavor of the weekday,
He
you're
got stuff
not
to do on the
weekend.
weekends. He got stuff to do on the weekends.
Who goes out on a Tuesday? Who does that?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Right. And so Sunflower says, well, I've never in any of my relationships included long term have ever had any of these tips things Mrs. Wright have, right? That's a page and a night, says Aries Dreamer, right? I admit I dated a woman that I refused to add to my social media. There you go. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for validating that. Right?
Right.
Because she's Mrs. Right now. And that's okay. That's okay. It's fine as long as you understand where you're at in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or a side of fries after work.
I would like a number. I would like a number 10 with fries.
What if he works from 1 p.m. to 11 p.m. doesn't yet during work, but all the hours he does and his days off Monday and Tuesday. So let me tell you something, Miss Jessie. Thank you for bringing up that question. I learned this a long time ago. And I'm talking like teenage years, a long time ago. When a man wants you, he will move heaven and earth to be with you.
Yes, he will.
And I can tell you that from experience.
You got to stay up 24 hours.
I've had men that have stayed up 24 hours. I've had men fly in. I've had men move all kinds of shit for me. All kinds of stuff.
Stuff.
When a man wants you, back me up, Chris. Back me up, Chris. When a man wants you, he will move heaven and earth to be with you. And it's as simple as that. So if he ain't moving heaven and earth.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just miss right now.
Every rule does have exceptions. Thank you, Celeste. I will say that. Yes, I will agree.
Well,
that's true.
We're not talking about exceptions tonight. We're talking about the majority general rule.
Maria.
I should say, while stop at a light, he asks you to duck when a car is on
With my babe pull up.
Oh my God, Maria. I'm the least important thing to him until he's right.
That right there.
I say that quote all the time. When a man wants something, he will move mountains to get it. Yep, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Oh
So
my God. All right.
I break it in line right here with Maria's comments. Also, difference between Miss Right and Miss Right Now. Miss Right Now, he's flirting with you with the baby car seat in the back seat. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh yeah. All right. So those are really good ones, ladies. I've got another one.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Y'all gonna like this one.
Okay.
If he swears he saw a movie with you and you did not see that, you are not Mrs. Right. You might be Ms. Right now.
See that right there? Let me take a drink on that one.
I think we're both joining on that one because Yeah, I had that happen to me. It was about a Miata car. Remember when we rented this Miata in Colorado? I was like,
you know what? Come to think of it,
I don't
did happen to me.
That did happen to you.
He was like, "Remember we did so and so?
We saw that. Remember we did that." You're like, "I know, I did not see that."
That was me. Who it was, but it wasn't me.
Mm-mm. That was Mrs. Right Now too. That was the other Mrs. Right Now.
That's right. That's right. That's exactly
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Oh, dog me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Maria says I've done that before.
Oh, really, Rishi? She said that happened when me and my hubby split 7 years ago, and still today he will not admit he saw a certain movie with someone else.
Yep. They're not going to
That was
admit
my
it.
ex-husband too, Rishi. It was my ex-husband. Yep.
Yeah.
Jerk.
Yeah.
Did I say that out loud? Ding.
Yeah, your radio says you're Mrs. Bag of Popcorn right now. Yeah. Listen to Chris. I am so guilty of so many of these things. I'm just going to go nice in my corner. Well, Chris, I want to thank you for being here and being so honest. Because
just
even in this is going to help. Even this is going to help.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Definitely.
All right.
And listen, okay. All right, Miss Thang. T, what you
Ready?
got?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Oh, I'm sorry. These crack me
Uh-oh,
up
what else
because
you
they're
got,
so. Yeah, here you go. Mrs. Wright, you are inclusive and included in all holidays. Miss Right Now, you're post-holiday.
Right?
Yep.
Every
Right?
time.
You're post-holiday.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I couldn't catch you on New Year's Eve.
Right?
I'll
Yeah.
see you New Year's Day.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you're
4th
post-holiday.
of July. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll do some fireworks for you in the backyard. Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah. right.
Why do men think they're so entitled? Half of them aren't as good looking as they think they are, and looks don't even matter. So, skirt.
Maria, did you really? Oh, that's terrible.
Oh my God.
Exactly, because you allow them. So this is the thing, like I said before, as long as you understand your position and you
If
understand
you're okay.
position, then you can totally have a great relationship. But when you're trying to confuse the two, or he's confusing you about, and you're not very clear, that's where we get into trouble.
Mhm.
Megan says, I'm sitting back laughing at all the comments.
I got another one.
Well,
Y'all ready for another?
especially the
All right.
Maria comment. She called her husband by her ex-husband's name.
Right?
Yeah. I got
Chris says,
another
I
thing.
admit I haven't been the easiest for women to deal with. Explains my luck with women now. Yeah.
Mm. All right.
All right,
Here's
Miss
your
Thang,
next
what you
one.
got?
Interesting.
All right. Here you go. Mrs. Wright, you have an expanded history of many aspects of love, life, and adventures with him. Miss Right Now, you are his adventure.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ding.
Aries says, I'm just confused. I do all these things or they're done to me. Yeah.
True
Mhm.
story,
That's
though.
ouch. Mm.
Mhm.
Hey, y'all told me to think about this. I did
Well,
think about
so
it.
no, you did right. So Sunflower Girl says, "Yep, I guess I've always been Ms. Right Now. It's sad when I'm watching. Well, I can't say that. Cheats on their men left and right, and the men adore them and move mountains for them. Are their Mrs. Right? Yep. So we're also doing this so that you get very clear about which position you're in, and then you know what to call into you.
Mhm.
Then you understand. No, I will have
Oh,
this. This is what I want. This is not what I want. I don't want somebody who's going to do all this stuff, but I do want somebody who's going to honor me, who just like I would honor him. You know, this is going to give you perspective. So I think men get tricked easily. Listen, it's not just
Yeah.
men, it's men and women. Women play
Right.
these games too. Women
It's
play
a
these
two-way
games
street.
too. It is a two-way street. There are some beautiful, beautiful men that are ready for relationships, and that what they've attracted are those women that want to play the games, right?
Right?
All right, Miss Thing, Miss Sparkletini, what you got?
Let's see. So you think you're Mrs. Right. He always comes over to your house. He don't ever take you out nowhere. He always wanting to sit home and watch the game, or let's watch Netflix. Really?
Let's hang
Right
it
now.
out.
So when that happens, you think you're Miss Right Now?
What's
Miss
that?
Right.
I said, so you think that's Ms. right now? When they come over and they don't want to take
When
you out, they
they
just want to
come
sit.
over and they want to watch Netflix all the time and they don't want to take you out the house, you
Mm-hmm.
are Miss Right now.
Right? Tell them, girl.
You
Tell them.
want a movie and a cookie.
Right? A movie and a cookie. She said
Yep.
Netflix and sex. Yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
Right.
They could be broke.
They could
Well,
be
then they don't
broke.
need to
No.
be dating, do they?
No.
They need to be
Mm-mm.
getting their life together instead of dating.
You could go to McDonald's and get off the dollar menu.
I can tell already you're not a dark scale. Oh, Chris. I don't want to be the side dish. I want to be the main course. That's right, Sylvia. As long as you understand where
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I am the
but
entree, not
too
side
often,
item.
this is very sad and depressing. It's clarity, my darling. It's clarity.
No.
So I'd rather stay home. Don't want to be seen in public. Ouch. No.
Ouch.
No poverty.
Nope. No poverty.
I'm
I
like,
could say
really?
that. I admit I dated a woman that I didn't want to be seen in public with. Wait, that's most women. Only one goal there. Yep. Exactly, Chris. Exactly. Heather
See,
said, don't be sad.
that's what I'm
Don't be
talking
sad.
about.
Yep. Exactly. All right.
Mhm.
So here's my number third one. Are y'all ready? If he's mostly calling last minute on a Friday night or Saturday night to make plans with you, like last minute, then you may not be Mrs. Right. You may be Ms. Right now. Because what happens is he's made all these plans with somebody else or his friends, and it could not be with another girl. It could just be with his friends. But they're the most important thing to him.
Yep.
Right? But all of a sudden everything gets all wonky and people cancel and now he's got nothing to do. So he's gonna be calling you last minute, talking about let's go out.
That's
I haven't
right.
seen you all week. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, you miss right now.
When he should have called on Monday to
Listen,
make that
any
appointment.
gentleman of mine, anybody that dates me, they know we make plans. I'm not gonna be doing all last minute. Make plans. That's a gentleman.
Mhm.
And if you happen to be free and you call me, if you happen to be free and want to take me out, that's still not a valid excuse. You can go. You have to make plans with me. I'm not just gonna drop everything just because you call.
That's right.
He said, "Well, hell, it's 9 p.m. Who wants to go out on a date now?" I don't care how ugly my husband is. I hope he is alive. Well, I hope so too. All right, so that's my third one. What you got, T?
Oh man, I got more. How much more can y'all take?
Mm.
All right, here we go. Ready? Think of his mentality now, Mrs. Right. This is his mentality towards you. Oh, honey, I've missed you, and while you were away, I picked this up for you, or I did this project around the house for you that you've been wanting me to get done. So they're looking for approval as their way of connecting with you because they missed you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Miss Riot, sorry, I'm bored. Can you come out and play? It's 2 a.m. It's still okay. Can you come out and play?
Right.
They won't do anything. They won't do anything to impress you. They want you to impress them.
Mhm.
That's the difference.
Right.
Just down the
So that's how you know.
booty call. That's all it's about.
Yeah.
Booty call.
We'll talk about that. Remind me in a little bit, Jesse. Jesse says talk about the bill to split or not to split. We'll talk about that in a little bit after we finish these. But that's a good subject.
That's an interesting one. Yeah.
Well, I'm from the South, so.
Well, I know, but I know. Interesting.
Mhm.
Okay, so what you got, Miss Sparkles?
All right. So you're thinking that you are Mrs. Right. but he doesn't take you to meet his friends or family,
Oh
and
my
he
God, I was
doesn't
just
want
going
to
to do
meet
that one.
yours, you
Right?
miss right now.
Right? She just took mine too.
All right. Damn.
Wait a minute. Let me see. Let me see. Hang on. I got a
Listen,
backup
if
list.
you don't know his friends or his family, either one of those, if you don't know them and you haven't been introduced to them, then you may be missed right now. If you have not been introduced to them, then you may be missed right now. That's a huge one. If he can't put you in his circle, you miss right now.
Yep.
And you try to take him to meet your family, and he don't want to go.
Jesse said it's a new day with City Boys. Oh no, it ain't no new day with City Boys.
No, it's not.
She's talking about splitting the bill. Nope. Nope.
Keisha, you're crazy.
What did Keisha say? Jesse, girl. Oh my God. That's so funny. I had a girlfriend that always wanted to split the bill when we went out. I said, sure. Well, okay, so if she offers, that's a different thing. That's her insecurities, but no. Ain't happening.
Oh.
And I'm not talking about you got to pay the bill all the time, but if you're taking me out on a date, then you're taking me out.
Wait, big thing about that bill thing too. So if Mrs. Wright, he doesn't care whether he pays for check, credit card, or cash. Miss Wright, now you're a cash tab. So there are no records. You're hidden.
Right? You're cash. If he starts paying cash for everything, you miss right.
You're cash and carry. That's what you are.
You're cash and carry.
Cash and carry.
It's
true. If he's paying cash for everything,
it's a true story.
It is.
Yeah, well.
Yep.
Hey, they're not the only ones that goes through their credit card statements.
All right, T.
All right, here's my next one. I know.
That's point there.
Okay, hang on. I've got a good one.
Thank you, Royal Sagittarius. Never split the bill.
Yep. Okay, Mrs.
But I'll talk about that in a minute.
Yep. Mrs. Wright, you're always inclusive of future plans and dreams and journeys. But future is the key word. Mrs. Wright, you are part of his future. Miss Right now, you're right now, and there is no future. And if future anything comes up, it's maybe if I'll have to check my schedule.
Right.
That's what that is.
Yep.
You miss right now.
Yep. Miss
Thank
right
you
now.
guys for joining us tonight. I'm seeing that we got some new people on. So welcome.
Hey guys.
Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. If you give us a thumbs up, if you give us a like and share this out to Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, LinkedIn, all of the social media, that would be wonderful. Hello, ladies. Miss you. I miss you too. You his side chick for sure. Exactly right, Amy. If I really liked a woman, Chris says, I insisted on paying the whole bill. If she wants to pay, I'm not that interested. She can pay. Yep, absolutely, Chris. Absolutely. All right, what you got, Sparkles? What you got?
Oh, let's see. All right. I think I've gotten into some Mrs. Wright things right now. Let's see. Mrs. Wright. Now, he will take his time to get to know you. I mean, he'll take
to know you.
It doesn't matter. He'll talk to you for hours. He'll call you on the phone. He'll text you. He will take his time to get to know you. He wants to know what's in your head, what's going on, what makes you tick, what's happening with you. If you were Miss right now, he'd be like, whatever.
If you miss right now, he's talking about himself. You've been across that. You've been across that guy or girl. That's all they do is talk about themselves. How they did this, what they did, blah 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 blah. You miss right now.
Oh, nice. Or if they talk about their exes, really?
Yeah, don't be talking about your exes.
I really care.
Don't be talking about your exes. No. All right. So this is my last one because Melissa had the one that also, if you haven't met us, family or friends.
Oh.
So thank you, Melissa. So my last one is, if you guys have been dating for a while and he's still got a Tinder account, you ain't missing right. You miss right now.
I saw that happen to a friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, it don't suck as long as you know. Hey guys, this came in at the right time, right? Hi, Ejo. How are you? I like this at Saffron.
Oh,
Yep.
That's funny.
Damn, I'm feeling like a complete asshole. So.
This is not to be taken personally. This is just.
No, this is to give everybody some clarity and perspective. Now, there is nothing wrong with the actions of what we've been talking about. What's wrong is the perception that you're having and the things that maybe he's saying or she's saying and not saying. But as long as you're clear about what your position is, and as long as he's clear about what his position is, then you can have a great relationship, a texting relationship, a relationship where you're just dating and leaving it open. If you're in front of him and he's on the cell phone, Cindy, checking his Instagram. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Because I'm telling you, when a man is with you and he wants you, he will move heaven and earth and be engaged with you. Like he wants to be with you.
Yes.
If he's off in the corner looking at his phone, I mean, that's like 101 dating. Warn everyone about the Tinder. That's one side I've never even been on. I'm still going to be positive. Just don't trust myself ever to pick a good man. So I quit with the idea of coming to union with any man. I'll stay single for life. Well, that's kind of up to you. It's kind of what you want to do. I'll talk about how he's always on the phone texting. Yeah, I know. I'm willing to acknowledge the reality. Yep. So yeah, honestly, if you guys are like on a date, and this is really like dating 101. If you guys are on a date and he's talking on the phone or he's engaged with his phone, he should not be doing that. Neither should you. You shouldn't be doing it, and he shouldn't be doing it. You should be engaging with each other. It's your time to be spending together, right? So honestly, if he's doing that, then you miss right now.
That's right.
And I would even go as far as saying that it's those that don't even want to be left alone. So they will have somebody with them. It doesn't even matter who it is, just somebody with them, and then they don't even have to engage with them. So they're on their phone, but they've got somebody right there. I always meet Mr. Right Now. Yeah, he can't take you around. I didn't understand that, Benita. So, all right, Miss T, what you got? So that was my last one, and then I'm going to talk about whether to split the bill or not.
Okay, wait a minute. So this is one I've seen with my own eyes. Didn't happen to me, but I've seen it. I've seen
all these are true. Like these haven't happened.
Yeah,
to me.
these are.
This is like clients and friends and people that I know.
I've seen this in action because I have a lot of guy friends, and that's okay. But seen them do this, and I just like shake my head, go, "Oh my god!" So, Mrs. Wright, all the laundry, everything's he showers at home, laundry's at home, no hidden mystery, right? Miss right now, he's pulling out his travel bag, and before he goes home, he's changing his clothes. Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and dropping them off at the dry cleaners.
Right.
When they try to leave no tracks.
No,
right now. That's right. No lipstick, no perfume.
Right.
You better take a shower though, because this nose can smell.
Right. Right.
That different perfume. I don't wear that.
Oh, wait a minute. This guy went as far as to make sure he had the same shower soap that he had at the house.
Wow.
Yep. A conniver.
Oh, right. Yeah, that right there, yeah.
Jesse says, we went to watch a movie and he used the bathroom like 3 times in an hour and 30-minute movie. Bowel movement problems or Ms. Right Now? Oh, yeah. Ms. Right Now. You need to develop stronger boundaries and, she's talking to Sunflower. Yeah. Cleaning up after the evidence. Yep. It's true. It's true. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
That's
so
something.
You ready? You ready, Miss Thing?
Oh, how
Or
many
is
more
it still
got left?
T? T, you got two more, right? Or one more? Sorry.
I
I
don't know
got
how
what?
many more I have. Wait a minute. I got more. But if you have one, Melissa,
I've
okay.
got
The
about
last one.
3 more left.
Okay, let me
Okay.
do this. Let me do this one, and then I'll toss off to Sparkle Teeny. She can finish out. I know. Okay. So, Mrs. Wright, everything's on time. It's scheduled, and it's centered. Like it's no mishaps. No, like all of a sudden, let's go do this. All of a sudden, nothing. This right now, anytime. You are anytime, random, unscheduled,
Right.
inconsistent.
Exactly.
And that is it in a nutshell, kids.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Heather says if he never has enough time to see you when he's with you, oh yeah, that's a big, big sign.
Yeah.
You miss right
That's
now. Right?
Miss right now. Yep.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
something. Okay, now for
I know.
Mrs. right now. Well, he may not always remember, but he does know when your birthday is.
Right?
He knows your birthday is such and such a day. It may slip up now on him or whatever. He may forget, the actual, but he does remember that. Oh my God, I missed her birthday. It was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He knows he better come correct with something.
If
Or
if you're Mrs. Right.
that's
Right.
right for Mrs. Wright. If you Mrs. Right now,
He don't even know your birthday.
you're like, oh, your birthday was when? Oh, well, happy birthday.
Exactly, right? Now, I have to say I was guilty of that.
Yeah.
I'm usually guilty of that. I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot about the birthday.
So, for Mrs. Wright, he will actually remember the first time you went out.
Wow, like the first what you're
date,
wearing.
Yes,
Yes, that's
mean,
true.
first
you know,
things are very important.
yeah, I
Impression,
couldn't.
yeah.
It's so funny because my husband and my fiance both remembered what I was wearing on the first day that we met, and I didn't even remember that.
Yep.
That's
They
so
will
crazy.
remember.
They will remember every detail.
everything about it.
Yeah.
That is for Mrs. Wright. If he
Mm-hmm.
meets you somewhere and he can't remember your first date, what you said to each other, and those things, you missed
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yep. That's true.
Mhm.
That's true.
Yes.
They remember details
Yes, they do.
that you even forget until they bring it up, and you're like,
That's
"Oh my
right.
gosh, I can't believe that! Wow,
Mm-hmm.
can't
Yes,
believe
they
you
do.
remembered that." I didn't even remember what I was
Yeah.
wearing. Right?
Yeah. So my last one is for Mrs. Wright. He actually loves spending time with you.
Right.
Okay, there are days when you may stay in, or you may go out, or you may, whatever it is. I don't care if it's going shopping and he hates shopping, he'll go.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Just
he wants to be with you.
because he wants that time with you. Now,
Yep.
does he go with you every single time? Probably not, but
No.
he will make an effort to
Mhm.
spend time with you, to do
Mhm.
things together, because he actually enjoys spending time with you.
Right.
You miss
Yeah.
right now, he just in and out probably within an hour.
And he forgot. He forgot what you were discussing. He forgot. Yeah.
Yep.
He
Yeah.
doesn't even
Don't go back
remember.
and say, "Oh, remember when I told you about this last week?"
Mm-hmm.
You won't
Or
remember.
he's going to say, "Remember, blah blah blah," and it's not even you. It's
Oh
another
yeah,
conversation.
that too.
That's Ms. right now.
No.
So
yeah.
All right. So T, I'll let you have two more, and then we're going to shut this down. We're going to talk about whether to split the bill or not. Jesse was asking that. So, what's your 2T? Last two. What if he does of Mrs. Right and half Ms. Right now stuff? Then you're at the 50-50 mark, right?
Yep. You're 50-50.
He's trying, but he doesn't know yet. Trying, but he don't know yet. Okay.
Wow.
What is it?
All right. Okay. So, Mrs. Right, he knows. He pretty much will make a point to know things about your family. At least your parents' name, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Right now, he'll confuse you with his real relatives.
Right.
And family members. Like, he'll say, "Oh, your Uncle Jade." And Miss Right looks at you like, "What?"
Right.
He will confuse you.
Yep.
He'll start talking about he'll start talking about Mrs. Wright's relatives, not yours. So that is one thing that'll come out. And big one, last one, ka-chinger. This is my big last zing, zing, zing thing.
Uh-oh.
This is a good one. Mrs. Right. He knows your favorite restaurants. He knows what you like to eat.
Yep.
Most of the time, if he's a true gentleman, he will order for you on your behalf.
Absolutely.
Miss Right now, he will take you to the place that you have anaphylactic shock to. In other words, a place that you're allergic to, he'll take you there because he won't remember.
He won't remember. I was allergic. Oh, I didn't know.
You're allergic to fish. You're going to a sushi bar. Guess what? That is true. That's Miss Right now. Because that's about how you remember. You're superficial in his mindset. Superficial. We're not embedded.
Listen, again, all of these things, there's nothing wrong with a man being this way with a woman if you understand where your place is. So if you're saying this is how I want to be treated, if you want to be the Ms. Right now, because there are women that don't want to be Ms. Right, they want to be Ms. Right now, and that's okay. There are men that want to be Mr. Right now instead of Mr. Right, right? They don't want all that pressure. They're not ready for all that. And that's okay. Just don't confuse your position or theirs. And be really, really clear about the type of relationship that you're having. Whether it's a texting relationship, an online relationship, or an actual, we're seeing each other relationship and just dating to fill each other out. As long as you both have integrity and are clear about what's going on, then there shouldn't be a problem. It's when you are trying to make one thing another. And also, for some of you, the reason that we've brought this out is because some of you didn't even realize what you wanted. You don't realize how a man or a woman should treat you, right? I was very blessed to have that. But guess what? Because I'm not going to expect anything less. And this comes to the bill, splitting the bill. If a man or a woman, doesn't matter, if the person asks you out, then they should be paying the bill.
Yes.
And that's just common courtesy. And if they can't pay the bill, then they don't need to be dating, do they?
That's right.
And you really don't want that in your life. If somebody cannot pay the bill, then that's a whole lot of other stuff that you're going to be working through. If money is a big issue to them and they will say yes to you paying the bill, a true gentleman will not say yes. Doesn't matter. A true gentleman wouldn't even ask you.
No.
A true gentleman would pay the bill on the side. This is what usually has happened to me. They will excuse themselves to go to the bathroom. They will come back. And then when it's time to go, we just go because they've already paid the bill. They've already taken care of it. It's not even a thought. It's not even a discussion. It's not even. So if it's one of those, then that's probably, I don't know, that may be something that you're wanting. That's not what I accept. Now, listen, there comes a point when I'm dating somebody that I will call and ask them out. And guess what? I'm paying the bill. I'm doing it because I asked them. That's common courtesy. Common courtesy.
That's right.
And then when you're dating and you're in a relationship, yeah, of course you can go halves and halves because you both are like bringing your lives together and you're sort of seeing and whatever, you know, you can you wouldn't go half and half a bill, but hey, you pay for this one, I'll pay for the next one, or you pay for lunch and I pay for dinner, or you know, whatever. That's a difference. That's a different thing. But when you're first dating, if they ask you out, I should not even have to be pulling out my money.
That's all right.
Now, if I ask you out, it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And usually what happens is they'll know, so they usually take care of it before I even get to the bill because they're like, no, I'm not going to let her do that. I'm a gentleman. I'm not going to let her do it.
Yes.
You know, but I have full intention of doing it. There's sometimes that I can actually do it. But my intention is I asked you out. My mama and daddy raised me right. So I will pay for the bill if I asked you out. But again, that's when we've been dating like 2 or 3 dates, you know, something like that. So you women, they go on a date and then all of a sudden pull your credit card and say, oh, I'll pay half. Mm-mm. That's on you. They asked you out, they should be paying. But only a true gentleman will understand that.
Mm-hmm. That is really true. Mm-hmm. I have someone right now, he's a knight. Mm-hmm. So when we go out, he pays. Now, when I tried to take him out, I asked. Mm-hmm. He wouldn't go. He would not go because he wants to pay.
Right.
So.
And sometimes and that's happened too, where I'll say, well, let me take you out. And they'll say, no, but I can take you out. Would you go out with me? And they'll ask me again, you know, I mean, like, that's a gentleman. That's a gentleman.
Yep.
I'm not trying to pay. I'm not trying to have that person pay for everything when we're dating, but a gentleman is a gentleman.
That's right.
And they open car doors for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God!
Are doing it? Instead of doing a tuck and roll. Here's your
husband. 20 years later, never let me open a door or pull out a chair. 20 years later, before, and you guys know that he's crossed over. Yeah. Still open the door and pull the chair out for me. Mm-hmm. A gentleman should always do that. Always. Yeah. And now y'all know why I'm single.
That's what's the last bottom line. Know your value. That's right.
Mm-hmm. This just all reaffirms me to never trust a man again in my life. Well, that's kind of up to you, Sunflower. You can pull out my chair, though.
Yeah. She said she didn't like a door open for her.
Well, that's kind of up to you. But for me, a gentleman opens the door and pulls out your chair. Mm-hmm. That's just kind of how it is. That's a gentleman to me. Mm-hmm. And I am fiercely independent. Fiercely. And I still want a man to pull out the chair and open the door for me.
Exactly.
I asked a woman out that kept ordering drink after drink. Bill was mostly alcohol, and I'm glad I drove. Dropped her off at home and never called her again. There you go.
That's also, you know, putting it out there.
Well, this is
you are
the thing
going
too.
on a date. You need to be responsible.
Yeah. Plus,
for yourself and your own.
You women. Let me talk to women for a second here, because I know there are going to be some men listening. You women, if a man takes you out on a date, be respectful. You don't have to order the most expensive thing on the menu and order 15 million freaking drinks.
Yeah.
Be respectful. This man is really wanting to spend time with you. Don't take advantage of that. Because then he gets to a woman like me and he's like so jaded because this has been happening to him. Be respectful.
Mm-hmm. That is so true.
Yes, my ex was the only man that opened doors for me, paid when we went out sometimes, and I wonder if he was the one I let slip away. We still talk and are both single. We still talk about our relationship. Yep, might be. Mm-hmm. That's being feminine, Cindy. Me too. Very independent, yes, loves a gentleman. Absolutely, Celeste. Right. There is a way to be very independent, fiercely independent, and still be a lady. Mm-hmm. And when you're in a relationship, especially two alphas, because I'm an alpha and I usually date alphas, especially two alphas, You let the man be the man. You let the
Yes.
gentleman be the gentleman, and you be a lady, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he said I've dated many non-drinkers and appreciate them greatly. Yeah, I don't ever drink. I mean, I used to drink back in the day. I don't drink now. I haven't drank in years. I don't even know how long. Maybe like 8, 9 years. The irony.
You understand that shouldn't drink tequila on the first date because I understand that makes your clothes come off. So
Oh,
probably that would not be a good drink for the first date.
Guys usually shame me for not drinking. What? Please. You should not be shamed for not drinking.
Mm-mm.
You have your list for your wants and Mr. Right now. That's right. Mr. Right, sorry. Yeah, when I go on dates, I don't order alcohol. No. I mean, be respectful. Like, really, you're trying to get to know this person and love being treated like a lady. Yes, that's true. I wish I could find more non-drinkers. I can't stand sloppy drunks. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh. Women, that does not look good, sloppy drunks.
Oh, Maria, she doesn't drink enough.
All right, ladies. I want to thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you for the super chats. We so appreciate it. Thank you too, ladies, my gorgeous ones beside me. We've had a very, very nice time. I hope that you guys learned some things. I hope that we were able to give you some knowledge and some perspective. Yes, they usually make fun of me and say that's weird. They say I'm attractive and they never heard of that before. Yeah, so I've had dates where a guy's like, if somebody doesn't drink around me, it makes me wonder about that person. Like, that's what they're telling me. If somebody doesn't drink around me, it makes me wonder something's wrong with that person. And I'm thinking, no, something's wrong with you, that all you have around you are people that drink.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It sounds like people need to write a standard down and not settle. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. This was awesome. Thank you for the tips. Thank you, girls. Thank you, Chris, for joining us and giving us your perspective as a man. So many women are sloppy drunks. You have no idea. Wow. I don't know. No, I don't have any idea because I haven't dated in a couple of years. I had to clear my field. I had to really be responsible because of what I wanted to attract. So I had to take time for myself. I had to take time to get into my own energy. And I did not want to bring that to the next relationship. So thank you. It was fun. Nice to see you. T, sparkles. Look, you get the sparkles. Cindy, namaste. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, T. Thank you, Sparkle Teeny.
Thank you, guys.
We'll see you guys.
Cindy.
We'll see you guys next Friday. Or actually, we're going to be on Wednesday. Wednesday on Indigo Tarot. Love you, love you, love you. Bye.
Bye, guys.